You are now tuned into Digital Dive with Homes for Heroes.
Launching paid media. Activating Facebook advertising. Engaging marketing objectives.
Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Digital Dive with Homes for Heroes. I'm Seth Jessica, the Emerging Media Manager at Homes for Heroes. And on today's episode of Digital Dive with Homes for Heroes, we're going to get into the fourth part of a video series right here on Digital Dive that is dedicated to helping you build out a successful Facebook ad campaign. So up to this point, we have talked about how to create a Facebook business page, how to set up your Facebook Business Manager, and then we've introduced you to Facebook Ads Manager. And on today's episode, we're going to introduce you to the strategy and tactics that go into a successful Facebook ad campaign. And that all starts with defining your marketing objective for your Facebook ad campaign. Now, as you can probably assume, this is one of the most important and essential pieces that go into a successful Facebook ad campaign. And really, it is so critical for two reasons. First, you want to make sure that you're on the same page in terms of what you expect out of your ad campaign as Facebook. You have to make sure that you're on the same page as Facebook. And then number two, you have to make sure that you're on the same page as your audience and creating the same experience for your audience as the expectations that you have out of your Facebook ad campaign. So when you define your marketing objective, you are essentially telling Facebook exactly what you're trying to accomplish through your Facebook ad campaign. And then Facebook will task its powerful and really intelligent machine learning tools to optimize and increase the performance of your ad campaign based on that marketing objective that you choose. So if you are trying to generate leads through your Facebook ad campaign, but yet you define your marketing objective as a traffic campaign, there's a disconnect between your expectations and Facebook's expectations. You're expecting leads, and Facebook is solely optimizing your ad campaign to drive more relevant traffic to your website, regardless whether they convert into an actual lead or not. So at the end of the day, you may be disappointed with the performance of your ad campaign, and Facebook is over here thinking it did a really great job of driving relevant traffic to your website. So defining that marketing objective and making sure that you understand what you're truly trying to accomplish out of your ad campaigns and communicating that to Facebook is essential to making sure that your ad campaigns are successful. And then everything that goes into your Facebook ad campaign, and by that I mean the audience that you choose to target, the imagery, the videos, the messaging that you choose for your ad campaigns should all be dictated by the marketing objective that you choose. So if you are trying to run a brand awareness campaign, but you are using messaging or imagery that is more focused on people who are lower down in the marketing funnel, who are probably more aware and have more intent on using your business, there's going to be a disconnect between the experience that your audience receives out of it and the expectations that you have for your Facebook ad campaign. So defining that marketing objective, making sure that you are creating assets for that ad campaign that are cohesive with the experience that your audience should expect and the expectations, it's going to make sure that you, Facebook, your audience, and Facebook's machine learning tools are all on the same page, working in lockstep, synchronized to helping your business accomplish the goals that you're looking to achieve. So what I'm going to do on today's episode of Digital Dive is I am going to open Facebook Ads Manager. I am going to introduce you to each one of the marketing objectives that are available to you in your Facebook ad campaigns. I'm going to explain how Facebook optimizes for each one of those ad campaigns, and then I'm also going to give you my recommendations how I would use each one of these marketing objectives. Now, make sure that you stay tuned to the end of this video, because I'm going to share exactly what I would recommend for marketing objectives to help you accomplish your lead gen goals as a real estate agent or mortgage lender. So that will come at the end, but first I want to make sure that I introduce you to each one of these marketing objectives so you can fully understand what they do and how Facebook will optimize your ad campaigns for them. So if you open up Facebook Ads Manager, you'll see that Facebook has the marketing objectives separated out into 3 separate buckets. And these separate buckets really mirror the traditional marketing funnel that we're all accustomed to. It breaks them out into awareness campaigns, consideration campaigns, and conversion campaigns. And awareness is at the top of the funnel, consideration is in the middle of the funnel, and conversion is at the bottom of the marketing funnel. And then under each one of these are separate campaigns that we can run under each one of those marketing objectives. So let's first start with awareness at the top of the funnel. I'll explain quickly what awareness campaigns are used for, and I'll break out the brand awareness and the reach campaigns and explain exactly how Facebook optimizes for those campaigns. So the awareness objective is used to reach a new audience or generate interest in your real estate or lending services. Now, you may get a lead or two through the awareness using an awareness campaign, but the primary goal of an awareness campaign is to ensure your audience knows that your brand is a potential solution to their real estate needs. Facebook provides you 2 separate awareness objectives to choose from: brand awareness and reach. The brand awareness campaign creates awareness for your brand by showing your advertisement to the people in your audience who are the most likely to remember seeing it. Facebook uses a metric called estimated ad recall lift to measure and optimize your ad. Estimated ad recall lift measures how many people Facebook estimates would remember seeing your ad if asked within 2 days. Facebook then uses the ad lift recall measurement to optimize your ad by delivering it to the people Facebook estimates would remember seeing your ad 2 days later. The reach campaign creates awareness for your brand by showing your ad to as many people or showing it as many times as possible within your defined audience. The reach campaign provides you more control than an awareness campaign because you get to determine the frequency cap or how often the average person will see your ad. Facebook will optimize your ad by either placing your ad in front of your audience as many times as possible or showing it to the maximum number of people within your audience. Now, I think that awareness campaigns are extremely effective marketing campaigns. I think they are advantageous to use. However, it is much more difficult to measure the impact that they have on the bottom line of your business. It is also extremely difficult to integrate awareness campaigns into the lead generation process of your Facebook ad campaigns. So for that reason, I think that video views is a better solution for your brand awareness campaigns or for your reach campaigns. Now, video views is a campaign that is under the consideration marketing objective. I'm not going to go into detail on why I would recommend using a video views campaign over an awareness campaign at this exact moment, because I'm going to talk more about that at the end of this video. But in a nutshell, I think that awareness campaigns are extremely effective. I think that they are advantageous to use, but for real estate agents or mortgage lenders who are looking to use an awareness campaign, I would suggest using a video views campaign over an awareness campaign. And I'll give you more details and information on why I suggest it at the end of this video. So next are the consideration campaigns. Consideration campaigns are helpful in re-engaging and providing information to an audience that has already expressed interest in your real estate or mortgage business. In this stage of the buyer's funnel, consideration campaigns are a great way to disseminate information or highlight benefits that will cause an audience to strongly consider using your services. This may be by promoting a blog post that explains particular home loan programs, or perhaps a video highlighting great features of a neighborhood. You are simply trying to initiate a relationship with an interested audience when you select a consideration campaign. Facebook provides you traffic, engagement, video views, lead generation, and messages as consideration campaigns. App installs are also available, but because apps are not widely used among real estate professionals for their personal business, we won't go over app installs in this video. So the first consideration campaign is the traffic campaign. The traffic campaign is designed to send more people to a destination such as a website, app, or messenger conversation. This is a great option when you have a blog post with information that your audience might find extremely helpful. During the ad placement process, you determine how Facebook will optimize your ad by selecting from landing page views, link clicks, impressions, or reach. Now, because traffic is such an easy campaign to put into play, and because lead generation is so highly regarded within the real estate industry, I think that the traffic campaign requires a disclaimer before anybody uses it. In order to run an effective lead generation, or I should say, to run an effective conversion campaign or traffic campaign taking people to your website, it is necessary that you have the Facebook pixel installed on your website. If you run a traffic ad to your website, just simply trying to generate more traffic to a landing page or a blog post, if the Facebook pixel is not installed on your website, Facebook will not be able to learn about that audience, and it will not be able to optimize your ad campaign because it does not have the Facebook pixel to learn from. And what a lot of people do is, because they don't have the Facebook pixel installed and it's not really feasible for them to run a conversion ad, which we'll get into more detail in a second, they often will use a traffic campaign in replacement of a conversion campaign to try and generate leads on their website. And this is just not a practice that I would recommend for anybody to follow. Just wanted to make sure that I put that disclaimer out there. If you try to run a traffic campaign without having the Facebook pixel installed, you're going to end up generating a lot more wasted ad spend than you will generating leads or relevant traffic to your website. So just want to make sure that you guys are aware of that. So the next campaign is the engagement campaign, which is designed to get more engagements, such as post likes, event responses, or even offer claims. Engagement campaigns can be used for getting more likes and comments on a post that has performed extremely well, or getting more people to engage with a Facebook event that you've created. For example, you might want to create a Facebook event for a home buying seminar you'll be hosting. An engagement campaign could be used to get more people to reserve a seat at a home buying seminar you're hosting. Facebook will optimize your engagement campaign by showing it to the people within your audience who are most likely to drive further engagement. Now, again, with the engagement campaign, I'm going to put a disclaimer out there. If you are using an engagement campaign to drive more engagement to a particular post, I really believe that without a greater strategy behind that, that's going to generate a lot of wasted ad spend. There's not a whole lot of value that comes out of getting more vanity metrics, such as more likes, comments, or shares to a post. Yes, it does create more brand awareness, but unless you have follow-up steps to that engagement campaign that's going to help drive the bottom line of your business, I really do think that just generating more likes, comments, or shares on a post is going to create a lot of wasted ad spend. Now, in addition, if you're using an engagement campaign to get more followers to a business page, again, I think this is creating a lot of wasted ad spend. The reason being is that with organic posts to your Facebook business page, meaning posts that don't have any money behind it, really only 2 to 3% of your Facebook business page followers are going to see that content. So if you're spending money to generate followers, you're going to need to generate additional money, or you're going to need to spend additional money to actually make sure that they're able to see that content. So it really does create this cyclical cycle where you're just investing more money to make sure people are seeing your content. So skip the step of trying to spend money to generate followers and just spend the money on making sure that people are seeing the advertisements and seeing the content that you want to. What I will say about engagement campaigns is that they can be very effective in generating attendance to an event. So again, if you're hosting a home buying seminar, if you are doing a fundraiser, or if you're just simply doing a community event, engagement campaigns can be a great way to generate awareness for that event and get people to sign up and attend that event. So if I was to recommend an engagement campaign, that's what it would be for. So the next campaign is the video views campaign, which is designed to get more people to view your video content. Video views can be effective in a couple ways. It's a great alternative to running a brand awareness campaign because it allows you to show your ad to an audience and then create a retargeting audience based on the portion of the audience that expressed interest in your view. And again, I've already touched on this a little bit earlier when we talked about awareness campaigns. I'm going to talk more about this at the end of this video. So you can retarget an audience who has expressed interest in your business with a video highlighting the benefits of a specific home buying interest. When setting up your ad campaign, you determine how Facebook will optimize your ad based on the amount of the video that is viewed. Facebook will optimize it by showing it to the people within your audience who are most likely to watch the video for the amount of time that it is optimized to. I'm not going to go too much. Again, I'm going to talk more about this at the end of the video. I think video views is a campaign that I would recommend every real estate agent or mortgage lender integrate into their lead generation process using Facebook ad campaigns, but I'm going to talk about that at the end of this video. Next is the lead generation campaign. The lead generation campaign is designed to drive more leads for your business by obtaining email addresses from people who are interested in your services. Now, I get that this is likely to be the most popular objective among real estate professionals because of how important it is to keep a pipeline filled with interested home buyers. The added bonus of a lead generation campaign compared to other conversion objectives is that you're able to nurture these leads on your other marketing channels such as email. Facebook will optimize your ad by showing it to the people who are likely to provide your information by completing a lead form native to the Facebook platform. And I talked about this a little bit in the beginning of the video. Facebook's machine learning tools are extremely powerful, extremely intelligent. They use information from several sources, one being their own platform and how users engage on the Facebook platform. And they can learn about people who are most likely to fill out a lead form and people who are most likely to be interested in a particular service. And they can show your ad, specifically your lead form ad, to people who are more likely to opt in to that lead form and provide you that information. So it is an extremely powerful lead generating tool. Now, I will say that I would recommend the lead generation campaign as a part of your lead generation process. And this is a great alternative for people who are looking to generate leads who might not have a website, or people who have a website but do not have the ability to install a pixel on their website at this point. If installing a pixel is a little bit over your head and you're having trouble installing that pixel, or if you don't have a website and you're looking to generate leads, lead form campaigns are the best alternative to do that. So I think it is a great lead generation campaign to use, and I would highly recommend anybody looking to generate leads without a website use it. Next is a messages campaign, which is designed to get more people to send messages to your business in Facebook Messenger or WhatsApp. This is a great objective to use for encouraging potential clients to initiate a conversation with your business without added steps of completing a lead form. However, you do have the option to use the messages objective to generate leads through the messaging app as well. Facebook will optimize your ad by showing your ad to people who are most likely to engage with the messaging function on your ad. If you're considering using the messages objective, make sure that you're able to monitor and promptly respond to the messages or leads that you receive. Now, Facebook has the ability, or provides the ability, to create automated responses to messages. So this can be an easy way for you to manage incoming messages to your messages campaign. And similar to the lead form campaigns, Facebook has the ability to learn about users who are more likely to engage with a business or brand through the messaging app. And maybe there's people out there who would rather message a business than fill out a lead form or go to a website. Facebook knows that about its users. So if you use a messages campaign, Facebook will learn about, or will take the information from the people who are most likely to respond to a messages campaign and push your ad in front of them. So if you're going to ask me which type of consideration campaigns you should be using, I think that each one of these consideration campaigns can be used for different circumstances. For example, the traffic campaign is a highly effective way of nurturing people who are already showed interest in your business, but it's only relevant for people who have a website and who have a Facebook pixel installed on their website. And a lead generation, if you're interested in generating leads, but you don't have a website or you don't have a Facebook pixel installed on your website, the lead generation campaign is a great alternative for that. And the messages campaign, that can be a great solution for marketing your property listings. So, and going back to the engagement campaign, again, the engagement campaign can be a great campaign to generate responses or attendance to an event that you're hosting. So I think that these consideration campaigns are all valuable just in their own way. So it really you really have to think about, what is your marketing objective? What are you trying to accomplish? And then knowing what these campaigns are going to help you accomplish and how they're going to be optimized, choose the consideration campaign that best aligns with that objective. So finally, we have the conversion objective, which is used to convert an audience that is considering using your services. At this point in the buyer's funnel, conversion objectives are a great way to promote unique offerings or services that will cause home buyers to choose your business over your competitors. This may be by sharing video testimonials from past clients or promoting important offerings to prospective clients that your competition simply does not. You are trying to solidify the relationship between your business and your prospective clients when you select a consideration objective. Facebook provides you conversion, catalog sales, and store traffic as consideration campaigns to choose from. But because the app installs and store traffic objectives or campaigns are less relevant to real estate professionals, we're going to only focus on the conversion campaign for this video. So the conversion campaign is designed to drive valuable actions on your website or within Messenger. The conversion campaign is a great way to generate high quality leads because Facebook will optimize your ad by showing it to an audience that is most likely to take high intent action on the objective you select. For instance, Facebook will show your ad to people who are more likely to complete a form fill on your website if you select website conversions. So the conversion campaign is a great way for generating high quality leads. However, as I stated before, in order to take full advantage of the Facebook or the conversion campaign and take advantage of Facebook's machine learning tools to get so they can optimize and get the most out of your ad spend on conversion campaigns, you're going to need the Facebook pixel installed on your website. If you run a conversion campaign without having the Facebook pixel installed on your website, it's going to create a lot of wasted ad spend, and you're going to generate a lot more wasted ad spend than you are conversions. Now, there is another question that often comes up when people ask, what is more beneficial for my business to use, a lead form campaign or a conversion campaign? So again, if you don't have a pixel installed on your website, or if you don't have a website, I would recommend using lead form campaigns. If you do have Facebook pixel installed on your website, you do have a website, I would say that you have the ability to choose from lead form campaigns or conversion campaigns. Now, if you're debating which one you should use because you have the ability to use both, there is a common belief, and this is typically what I have seen through my own advertising efforts, is that lead forms will generate more leads at a lower cost per acquisition or lower cost per action. Now, the conversion ads will generate less leads at a higher cost per acquisition. The reason why is because people who fill out a conversion, who fill out a lead form ad on a website typically have more intent because there is more steps that they need to take in order to fill out that form. So even though you might be paying more for those leads, they are likely to be higher quality leads. Now, what does your lead generation process look like after you have the lead form actually in your pipeline? What does your nurturing process look like? Now, if you don't really have a really refined and built out lead nurturing process, I would say conversion ads are probably going to be more beneficial to your business because there's probably going to be higher intent behind them, and you're still going to need to nurture them, but it's going to probably be less hand-holding than there are with the leads that come in through a lead form campaign. Again, you can run these side by side and see which one is more advantageous and which one is providing the better results for the bottom line of your business. But I really do believe that there is no right answer. It really has to do with what your business has access to in terms of website and pixel, and then in terms of what you have built out for a lead nurturing process and really what you're looking to accomplish through your marketing objective. I know people really like a firm answer and they really like to say, hey, Seth, give me this one answer, but really you have to define it based on your own business and your own marketing objectives for your business. So now that we have all the marketing objectives defined, all the campaigns under those marketing objectives defined, and how Facebook will optimize for each one of these marketing campaigns and marketing objectives, I'm going to give you my recommendation if you're looking to advertise on Facebook, how you would use these marketing objectives in each campaign. So my approach is I have two approaches. One for people who do not have a website and one for people who do have a website. And going back to my previous statement, it really will matter based on those two things. So let's start with people who do have a website. I would recommend that they run 3 campaigns. One, a campaign for people at the top of the funnel to create awareness for their business or brand. A campaign in the middle of the funnel to retarget people who have showed interest in their business or brand, and then a campaign at the bottom of the funnel to retarget people who have expressed intent by visiting their website and retargeting them to try and get them to convert into a lead. So at the top of the funnel, I would always recommend using a video views campaign. And in the middle of the funnel, I would always recommend using a traffic campaign and drive traffic to a high value landing page on your website. And then at the bottom of the funnel, I would recommend retargeting the people who have visited that high value landing page and have actually not converted. I would retarget them with a conversion campaign. Now, people who are looking to generate leads but don't have a website, the process is very similar, but obviously you don't have the ability to use a traffic or a conversion campaign. So I would recommend using a video views campaign at the top of your funnel to target people and generate awareness for your business or brand. And then in the middle of the funnel, I would use your first lead generation campaign. And then at the bottom of the funnel, I would use another lead generation campaign to retarget the people who have actually visited your lead form page but did not go through the actual process of completing that signup. Now, that is very high level. Now, what goes into each one of these campaigns, there is a different audience that goes into each one of these campaigns. There is a different creative, meaning a different image or different video that I use for each one of these campaigns. And there's different messaging that I use for each one of these campaigns. So there's a lot that still goes into each one of these campaigns. And in the next videos to come in this series of videos on how to help you build out a successful ad campaign, I'm actually going to go through the steps of helping you build out each one of these campaigns for that funnel so you can really understand how to create an audience to target each one of these campaigns, how to create a really powerful video or imagery that will help complement each one of these campaigns, and then help you create the messaging that's going to really complement the imagery and the videos. So these are going to become really successful campaigns. So that's what I'm going to go over in the next videos to come. So make sure that you tune in. Next week, we're going to go over how to build out your audience for each one of these campaigns. If you guys have any questions about this, please feel free to always direct message me on any of your favorite social media channels. My handle is right here at the bottom of the screen. Actually, it's over here at the bottom of the screen. It's at Seth Jeska, SethJeska. Direct message me. Leave your comments in the section below this video. If you have any questions, if you have any pushback, or if you disagree with me, I'd love to hear from you guys. I'm always here and willing to help. I have open ears. And again, I've said this in other videos. There's nothing I cringe at more than watching people throw their valuable money away at wasted advertisement. I don't want to see you guys waste money on advertisement. I want to make sure that you guys are getting the biggest return on your advertising dollars that you can. Facebook is rich enough. So let's just make sure that you guys are getting taken care of, and ask me questions, comment in the section below. I'd love to be able to help you guys out. So thank you guys so much for tuning into this episode of Digital Dive with Homes for Heroes. Make sure you tune in as I try to produce a new video every Thursday. If you're tuning in on YouTube, make sure that you give this video a like, and make sure that you subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you'll get notified every time we publish a new episode of Digital Dive with Homes for Heroes. Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you guys next week.